Seals are an extremely practical arrangement in Schibsted when one of the organizations doesn't need a permanent team, but is really interested in performing an actual project. An excellent example of this is the project we have been doing for Vinguiden, where it was very clear from the beginning that there is a business need, that there is a defined schedule, and that there are clearly defined tasks that we propose to perform in order to achieve the business objectives.
We're building a product that will help Vinguiden's customers to find what wine they should use to their dinner. So the scope of the project is that we have over some years testing out a lot of wines, putting in the data they find, the smells, the tastes, what kind of wine it is and everything. We put into our database, which will be unique for the world actually. It's not been done before.
How many people are using Vinguiden's services today in Sweden?
We have around 250,000 regular customers. We have around 400,000 to 500,000 monthly visitors.
Why did you choose to use the Seals team for this development project?
Because our development team is really small and we needed to get this done without amplifying on our regular project plan. So after being here on the growth day, we had a quick discussion here, went home. 2-3 weeks later, I went down to Schibsted Tech Polska again and was going to talk about the project and see if we could get anything started and if it was right. 2 hours later, I had 3 people actually working on my project here and all the contract signs and everything was ongoing. So it was really a smooth process.
Can you describe how you've organized your work in this project?
We try to stick to Scrum in our project, but we as a sales are very flexible because usually most of us works in different projects at the time. So it's sometimes not strict Scrum, but since this project is not long-term, it's just short-term, Scrum works the best, and the agile version of working at all works best for this project.
We work in 2-week sprints with remote meetings. We plan for the upcoming 2 weeks. Then we have 3 synchronizing meetings in case it's needed, and then we have a demo day where they show what they have been doing during these 2 weeks, and we also work together with Yaira, so we see. So I have a control of what is being done all the time.
What has been your experience working with Seals so far?
That it's very easy. Everyone was new for us. We haven't been working with Seals before, but it's been going really good. They're used to jumping into different projects and look through your needs and work after that.
The biggest challenges was building proper model for the wine categories, which has properties up to hundreds. And it was biggest challenge also for the Vinguiden itself. That's why they actually came to us. But we were pretty successful because on the first day Marcus came here, we already have worked out the proper model, and later on we just give it minor updates and it works great right now.
What about the fact that the team is remote? It's not based in Stockholm where you have your business.
Yeah, that's also something. I mean, we live in a remote culture these days. So far in this project, I must say it's been working out very well. We have like remote meetings 2 times a week, up to 3 times sometimes. But sometimes we even skip the meetings because we are quite. We know what we want to do and what is needed, so we don't have more meetings than is needed, and if we need to have a meeting, then we just take it remotely. It's really smooth.
I believe it's mostly based on trust, because once at the beginning of each project we gathered on the information, all the requirements for the project, we actually work it out ourselves here in Gdańsk, where we have to be assured that we can do everything at the time with schedule that we had showed to our clients. And I think the trust from the clients is that we really do the work proper way, and we have proper process for that, proper workflow. So actually at each meeting, after each sprint, when we work at Scrum, we just get to inform them that everything is right on the schedule.
Will you recommend using seals to other companies in Schibsted?
Absolutely, I think it works really good, and it's something when it's a Schibsted company as well. We already have the threshold to start to work is really low. I mean, when we went down here on the Monday, we hadn't planned up to start. We went down to see what could happen, and 2 hours later we actually started the project and had everything going. So I mean, it's really smooth, and I recommend to use the seals.
I think the ideal customer for seals is very similar to Vinguiden, where each of our engineer can put something into the project from him. Each of us is specialized in different technology, different techniques, and I believe that once putting all of this knowledge into one project, we can create something great.
What is the process if a Schibsted company would like to use seals?
The process is, first of all, to get in touch with seals, with myself as the current manager. Then the next step is to discuss what is needed, discuss their requirements, expectations, conditions. We typically take a couple of days in order to prepare a proposal which contains a project schedule and a project scope. Eventually, if we hopefully agree and come to a conclusion, we decide when the project can start. We plan the resource usage, we sign a contract, and off we go.
And how fast can you have a team in place for a customer?
In general, it shouldn't take longer than a week or two to start a small project. If we talk about projects that will require more resources available at the start, then it might take a bit longer, but in principle, we are always ready, and starting something small is a matter of days.
And you have to tell me, what is the one secret trick to choosing the right wine for the food?
Oh, that? I don't know. I mean, it's really easy. You use the Vinguiden application.